Don't worry, this became this because I had chemotherapy, but that's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's another thing, I'll leave that out of the mix. Getting back to where we were. So, Dallas Freeze bought the rights, learned how to do hockey. Decided I wanted to leave and become a hockey announcer, which is where I met Leon. However, there are other things that were learned during that time. For example, when you ride the bus, you usually sit back with the coaching staff. The players sit up front, broadcasters, coaches sit in the back. Now, you can sit in the back and twiddle your thumbs or watch a movie or something, or when the coach breaks down game tape, you can help watch with him and learn and get a knowledge from the coach's perspective, which is what helped me get the job with the Dallas Stars, is because not only had I played the game, I broadcasted as a play-by-play guy, but I also spent a lot of time practicing with the team, so I knew the nuances of how to play the game, where to be, when to be, why to be, and just being back there with the coaches, learning how they break down tape, how they grade players. Always keep learning. You never know when it's going to come in handy, when it's going to be important. After I got done with hockey, at least I thought I was done with hockey, I got a real job, parentheses, real job, working for an internet broadcasting company. We took sports events that were not on TV and put them on the internet for people to watch. We had, at one point in time, out of the 59 NCAA Division I hockey programs, we had 36 of them. We had the market. We had all four major minor league hockey leagues and 2 of the junior hockey leagues in America.
They're just talking over.
Okay. I didn't know if it was a fire drill or something. But again, though, change. When I got into the business, no one knew what internet was. There was no internet. There was no way that if your son played minor league sports in another state, you could watch. Well, now, through this, you don't have to miss a minute of anything. And that's why I say, always keep evolving, always keep changing. Technology is going to get better. Use what you've learned here and evolve from that. Great stories. A friend of mine used to own, his name was Louis Cadillac, had a bar down in Henderson. And all of a sudden he started serving food. And it turned out that people liked the bar, but you can go anywhere. But people loved the food. So instead of being a bar that served food, he became a restaurant that served drinks. And I asked why. It's simple. Business, evolve or die. And that's what your career is like. You're going to have many different turns, many different machinations of what you do and how you do it. But be open to change, because the next big thing coming around the corner, we don't know what it is yet. But when it does come, embrace it, adapt, and thrive. That's the big thing. And you do that through networking, do it through experience, do it through yourself, through drive. I'm not saying go out and buy the radio rights to a minor league hockey team, but if they ask you to work extra hours at a job you're doing, an intern, take every project you can. Take every opportunity to show them what you can do and expand your knowledge. I worked with the Dallas Stars 5 years ago simply because they had changed radio stations. They went onto the ticket. And despite the numerous number of people on the ticket, they didn't have anyone that was a hockey expert. I knew the guys on the ticket from when I worked at Channel 8 because we all used to hang out together. We were all the same age, all growing up together. I knew Dunham and Miller and Reiner. I used to do, believe it or not, Mike Reiner and I used to do play-by-play of high school football together. Back when he was trying to move up and I wanted to be a play-by-play guy. So I called up. I said, hey, what's going on with the Stars coverage? They didn't know. They gave me the number of somebody who did know. 5 years ago, they hired me and said, we just want you to do road games. All you got to do is come to the studio, do the post-game road game show. That's it. That's all it's going to be. Okay, well, fast forward 5 years. It's home game, it's road game, it's intermissions, it's pregame, it's postgame, it's TV work. And in between, I've had a chance to leave the broadcasting broadband company. I produce for ESPN now as a freelancer, and I contribute to ESPN.com as a hockey reporter. Again, .com. Whoever heard of .com? Evolve. Embrace change and evolve and thrive. I'll tell you, your kids are going to be, your kids, someday, you're all going to have kids. You're going to be sitting in class and going, I remember all we had was computers. It's going to happen. So there's anything I can take with you guys is learn as much as you can, and I'll give you one more bit of advice. Enjoy this. it goes by a heck of a lot faster than you know. Enjoy what you're doing, enjoy your friends, build a foundation for the future, but enjoy this time, because you know what? It goes like that. And that's about all I've got right now. Wait, hold, one more. Show the picture of Jamie.
Which one?
Jamie.
The starred one?
Yeah.
Hold on one sec. Oh,
Nah.
Nice.
No, that's me doing.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'm looking at that.
Okay, I'll tell you one other thing. That allowing. No, that's something else. Yeah, there we go. That was the night 2 years ago the Stars clinched the playoffs. We do the show out in the lobby. There were about 1,000 people stretched all the way down the lobby because we were interviewing Sagan and Ben. That's pretty cool. And all I could think of was, wow, we made the playoffs, and 2, I'm getting paid for this. It's pretty fun when you get to do something you love. And in between, I've also done play-by-play for the NHL. Did some Islander games back in the 90s. Last year I did KHL games, which is the Russian Hockey League. I didn't go to Russia, too bad. What they do now is they send it via the internet to a studio in New York where the Yankees have the Yes Network. They threw me in a studio with a microphone and a headset and fed the game live back from Russia, and I called it Live in New York from Moscow. That's what technology does. That's how things change. So you never can tell. But I will say this, it's been a fun career, it's been a great career. There are ups and downs. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But you know what? As long as you learn from the losses and are humble in the victories, you'll have a great career. Any questions?